Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Happy birthday, America, tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with You can't even see me. There we go. There's my face. I'm Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and I am happy to be here. This is Wake Up with Greg. We're here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, to share the coolest instruments on the internet for you and to share life and fun and just happiness and joy and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, that's who we are and what we're doing. I've got three amazing brass instruments today. They're all from the same company, all from the Adams Company, and I'll talk a little bit more about that and why I chose that today. A couple of reasons, but anyway, really amazing, cool instruments today, so stay tuned for that. Of course, in addition to the amazing instruments that are available, by the way, for you to purchase on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or by checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com, or you can email me, gregr@palinmusic.com. So lots of options for you to get a hold of me so that you can buy an instrument and I can ship it to you, and we can all be happy and have a great holiday tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan to me. All right, so in addition to the cool instruments, I like to share music. I like to share inspirational quotes and wisdom and just fun stuff. So sharing life with you guys and things that I'm interested in that I think you might be interested in, things that you may not be interested in, but who knows? We got to give it a shot anyway. So let me just remind you of all the stuff that you can do for us. Hit the like button, the comment button, the subscribe button, the share button, the bell icon. There's lots of buttons to push. We just lost our screen here. I'm not sure what's going on, but Jordan's working on it, so we'll get it figured out. We do have the live stream chat going on, so you can leave your comments, questions, anything that you've got on your mind. I do ask, please keep it appropriate and polite for this show. This is a family show, so we don't want to, certainly upset or offend anyone, because Jordan's quick with the block button. So if you say something wrong or inappropriate, you're gone. He's going to knock you out. So be aware of that, and let's just have some fun, guys. This is a lot more fun when we can interact on the chat and just just enjoy it, right? Okay. So that's that. The subscribing button, the subscribe button. We're in the 1440s now, so woo, we're getting close. We've got the 100th episode coming up after I return from vacation. So stay tuned for that. I think the actual date of that will be Wednesday the 17th. So you'll definitely want to be here for that because we're going to have a lot of fun stuff going on. And then what else? We've got Cars and Guitars coming up again here on the 20th of July. So really cool event here at our Springfield location where we've got lots of hot rods and muscle cars and street machines and all kinds of stuff. We got live music and giveaways and live stream. I'm sure I'll be there doing another live stream for that as well. So lots of stuff going on. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this with all your friends, family, relatives, everybody you love in the world to see that they may enjoy this as well. And then hit the bell so you can get notified of all the cool stuff we've got coming up. Every little button click you do for us helps us to provide more and better content for you. So that's what's going on today. As you know, tomorrow is our national holiday, Independence Day, July 4th, where we celebrate the founding of our nation, the Declaration of Independence and separating from Great Britain and becoming our own country. So it's a fun celebration. You know, today may be the last day people spend with all 10 fingers on their hands, so with the fireworks. So be careful out there. Don't blow yourself up, but have fun and celebrate. We'll talk more about that here in a bit as well. What's going on in the chat already? Metal Enjoyer is here. Good morning, brother. Were you guys in any bands or and what was their names? I was in several bands when I was living in the Chicago area. A band called the Moonlighters and a band called the Music Makers and a band called the Rockin' Docs. Haven't been in any bands in quite a while though, so I don't know about Jordan. You ever been in a band, Jordan?
Not really.
Marching band in high school,
yeah.
Jazz band, concert band.
I've played a couple things,
Honor
but
band.
no official bands or consistent bands
No
or
official
anything
or
like that.
consistent
But
bands.
yeah.
While we're hearing Jordan tell us about his bands, let's say good morning to Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
I got my wobbly hat here.
I love the hat.
I'm just having fun, right?
Got me in the mood for fireworks and homemade ice cream. And,
Oh, speaking my language.
yeah.
4th of July is usually a big thing for me because I've probably said it. My birthday's on the 5th. My birthday's Friday. So I've always kind of considered myself a 4th of July kid. So I've always got fireworks going on my birthday, or at least the day before my birthday. So one of my favorite holidays of the year, and yeah, blowing things up is the best part. That and the grilling and the hot dogs and the hamburgers, or man, go crazy, do like tri-tip or a brisket or something. Just have some fun. And then, of course, homemade ice cream. You got to go with that, right? So, what's your favorite flavor of homemade ice cream? That's a good question. That's a good question to ask the folks.
Yeah, I should ask that. Man, I kind of just like vanilla.
Vanilla's solid, especially homemade vanilla is definitely solid.
And homemade, not in like other kinds of ice cream.
I do love, because we've got a blueberry farm out in California, and just fresh homemade blueberry ice cream.
I've never had that. That sounds really good.
The bee's knees, man.
Wow.
Bee's knees. Super good. All right, who else is on the chat today? Somebody talking about AOL. Is that even still a thing? I don't know. Happy foreign language. Don't know what that is.
It's I looked it up. It's Hebrew. They said, "What's up, darling? What's your channel about?"
What's our channel about? Are they in Israel or somewhere?
I don't know. It said Hebrew.
It said Hebrew. Okay, well, that's extremely cool nonetheless. What my channel is and what it's about, I already kind of briefly explained it, but this is Wake Up with Greg. It's a daily weekday morning show every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. That's which is 8:30 a.m. And we're here every weekday morning to show off really cool, amazing band instruments, wind instruments, saxophones, flutes, clarinets, trumpets, trombones, French horns, all that good stuff. And then these are instruments that are available for you to buy. And then we also talk about fun and music and art and all just whatever topic comes to my head is what we're talking about. So very dismissive of AOL. Not dismissive. I mean, I had an AOL account way back in the day, so I just didn't know it was still around. All right, Alberto is here. Oh, hi. Welcome to the show. Average Mental Enjoyment. I bought a coin today from 1766. Well, that's awesome. Is it a Swedish coin or an American coin? What did you get there? What's Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day, isn't that? Something like that? Okay. So, yeah, we got all kinds of questions going on here. But Mike is here, my brother. Hats off to you. Good morning, America. All right. So let's dig into the show, shall we? We said our good mornings to Jordan. I've got some great horns to dig into, and
Yeah. All right, tell us about that shirt and your watch today.
the shirt and the watch. I've even got more stuff to talk about. We'll talk about the hat later. But the shirt, I don't know if you can see it. I'll get up close. I got some American sunglasses and hats, and what do we got? American flags on here, and it's America, guys. It's all about the red, white, and blue, right? We got America. The watch. This is my new favorite watch from my brother John that gave me this a few weeks ago. This is my Citizen Echo Drive World Timer atomic radio controlled watch with the new band with the black and red there. So love this watch. Thank you, John. So that's the watch. Oh, I've also got, I don't know if I can even get up here to show you. Can you see my American socks right here? I got dogs and flags on my socks. Look at that. Woo! Okay, you can see that. So it's all about America today, boys and girls. So yeah, that's what's going on. The hat, like I said, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's look at a horn first of all. All right, I'm gonna get my fancy gloves on. Actually, I'm gonna open this up first because all this Velcro sticks to my gloves, makes it hard to get these things out. These are all Adams brand instruments today. And Adams, as you may or may not know, is in the Netherlands. And so why Netherlands made horns on the day where we're talking about celebrating America? Well, if my U.S. history is correct, I believe the Netherlands or the Dutch were the first to help the fledgling United States establish credit in the world community to be able to finance the War of Independence, which helped us to win our independence. So a little bit of history trivia there. So Netherlands is appropriate and important. Will there be a show tomorrow? No, tomorrow is the 4th of July. Our company is closed for the holiday, so we won't actually be having a show tomorrow, and then I'll be leaving on vacation, but we will have the show continuing. We've got some, we're going to have some best of episodes for you to watch while I'm on vacation. So please stay tuned and check them out because it'll be a recap of some of the stuff that we've done over the past 4 months, 5 months, however long we've been doing this now. So lots of cool, fun stuff. All right. So first up, we have the Adams. There's the Adams logo there. This is the A1. This is the first trumpet created by the Adams Company. It's so I guess you could call it one of their flagship models. Fantastic, all-purpose, can do anything kind of horn. So what do we've got on specs-wise? Well, we've got a 4.9-inch bell, so we've got a little bit bigger bell on this. It's a yellow brass, hand-hammered, one-piece yellow brass bell. We have the 460 bore, so it's a medium-large bore, with the number 20 gold brass lead pipe. And I don't know if you can really tell the difference in the colors, because it's got a satin lacquer finish, which is gorgeous, but it may be a little bit, you can kind of tell it's a little bit darker. So the lead pipe here is a little bit darker. So gold brass, which means get a little bit more copper in it, which is going to give you a little richer tone. So we've got that. We have it's a two-piece valve block. Okay, so the valve block we're talking about, this is the valve block here. So two-piece, we've got the yellow brass on the, is it yellow brass? Make sure I'm getting that right. Yes, yellow brass, and then the nickel silver balusters at the top. So you get a really solid valve cluster, stainless steel pistons on these. Beautiful wood, I think it may be rosewood or maybe a walnut burl wood inlays on the finger buttons there. Just gorgeous. You've got the Saturn style water keys, which are really unique. The asymmetrical tuning slides and bell crook with this satin gold finish. I mean, just a stunning horn. And this is a beautiful trumpet. Does that trumpet blow some rhythm and blue? Haha, yes. This can do anything. Like I said, it's a multi-purpose, all-around universal horn. You can do jazz, pop, rock. You can do classical, chamber. You can do whatever you want with this horn. It is a very versatile and flexible horn with a really great rich tone. You've got solid finger rings on the first and third slides, as well as the top pinky ring there. So this is the Adams A1, #1 professional trumpet from Adams, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. or check out our Reverb page. Lots of options for you. Greg and Gail, what's up from Chicago? Welcome, Greg and Gail. Thank you for being here. Human WSP. I'm not sure what WSP means, but welcome to the show. Metal Enjoyer speaks a little bit of Dutch. That's awesome. Lots of great folks. Oh, my brother John is on there. Man, I just love when the chat is just full of fun stuff going on. All right, so that's the first horn of the day. We've been rambling a lot already. We're going to put this one back and get ready for our next one. But before we do that, what's up next, Mr. Jordan?
All right, do you have some music to share with us?
I do have some music to share for you today. And sticking with the American theme that I've been on this week, Monday we had the song America from Simon and Garfunkel. Yesterday we had This Land Is Your Land by is it Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings? I think that's right. And then today, I have for you the incomparable. What else can you say about this man? One of the most genius musicians, American musicians, we've ever had the pleasure to have in our company. There he is, guys. Ray Charles, and the song today is America the Beautiful. I can't play it for you, but I can add it right now to the Wake Up with Greg playlist, which is on Spotify. And it is available for you. It's a public playlist. You can check out all of the songs that I've recommended on this show for the last 96 episodes, I think. This is from the album True Genius. The song is America the Beautiful, a classic American folk song, maybe, or just a classic American song. The song was actually a poem written by Catherine Lee Bates in 1893, I think is when she wrote this. Started out as a poem, and then music was added to it. It's interesting because the Ray Charles version here, he starts out with actually the third verse of the song or poem, and man, it's extremely powerful. So I'm going to read the lyrics to you. He says, "Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country love, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness and every gain divine." Words that we need to hear today, folks. Like I've said, we don't talk politics or religion or anything on this show, but with it being America's birthday tomorrow, I just have to say we all need as a country to get together tomorrow and celebrate who we are and what we've been these last 200 and almost 50 years. There's a lot going on in our country right now that is frightening, to be honest. And, things are changing, and who knows what the future holds. But we all just need to get together and love each other tomorrow. Love each other every day. But, tomorrow, let's just remember who we are as a country, greatest country in the world. And, So listen to this song and take it to heart and know, oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. So that's what it's about, guys. That is who we are and what we do. So one more time, America the Beautiful by the legendary, yes, I said the word, iconic, yes, I said the word, Ray Charles, America the Beautiful. That's my music choice for the day. So, yeah. And guys, be careful tomorrow. Don't blow yourself up, but have some fun. Fun and family. All right. Enough of that. And there's no soapbox there that I'm on. I'm just telling you, what's happening. So, is This Land of Your Land American original? Because I grew up on that song. It is an American original by Woody Guthrie wrote it. Woody Guthrie, as my wife told us yesterday, is from Oklahoma, right here in the heart of the U.S. And he wrote that song. My neighbors always celebrate 4th of July with Anthem on blast all day long. All right, gotta love it. Celebrating America in other countries. We gotta do what we gotta do, right? Okay, so that's the song. Let's dig into another horn. I think we've rambled a lot. This looks like it's gonna be a long show today, guys, so stick with me. We're having fun. All right, I got to get it all in before I go on vacation. Did I swap out the horns yet? I didn't, did I? No? All right, let me swap that out. Case looks the same because it's the same company. This is Adams. These horns come in these amazing guard bags with leather appointments. Very heavy duty, but lightweight bags, very protective of the horns. So let me get this one out, get my fancy gloves back on. Oh, beautiful, four spacious skies, four amber waves of grain. I don't sound like Ray Charles.
You sound way better.
Oh, thanks. All right. If I were a trumpet player, guys, this is the horn I would buy because this is the most beautiful trumpet I've ever seen in my entire life. Not only beautiful in looks, but in sound and just everything about it. This is the Adams A4 trumpet. So what makes this one more special than the previous one? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, we've got the really large bell, 5.5-inch bell, and it's a gold brass bell. So we talked about the gold brass versus the yellow brass versus the red brass. Hand hammered, one piece, the asymmetrical crook in the bell, and so you're going to get a really rich, powerful tone. This is a large bore horn. This is a 472 large bore horn. So a great solo instrument, great for any kind of jazz, R&B, pop, but I think it would also work in a classical setting because it's really going to project. It's going to give you great resonance and power. Does this have the reverse lead? It does not have a reverse lead, which is actually interesting. I thought it might, but so then what do we have? It's hard to see in this light. We've got this beautiful satin finish, but we've got nickel silver tuning slide there. We have the heavyweight two-piece valve cluster with a bronze lower section and the nickel silver upper balusters with heavyweight nickel silver bottom valve and top valve caps. Real brass buttons again with the beautiful wood inlays on that as well. This one has the Amato style water keys, the little push button water keys, just on the tuning slide, not on the third slide as well. Heavy rings on the first and third slides as well as on the top. This is not a lightweight horn, guys. This is a beast. This is a heavy horn. Prisha is here. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Let me know where you're watching from. All you other folks out there, let me know where you are as well if I haven't met you before. So what else can I tell you about this horn? 472 bore, number 3 yellow brass lead pipe, and then the nickel silver and bronze. So guys, this is a soloist horn. We've got a heavyweight mouthpiece receiver here as well. So what does all the added weight do? That means you've got more metal, you've got more mass in the horn, which really beefs up the resonance of the horn. Just gives you extreme power. I mean, you've got an added weight there on the slide brace as well on the front and or back and front of the horn. So this is a chunky horn. I don't know the actual weight on this, but I'm going to say it's in the 5-pound range, maybe more. Yeah, so you're going to have to like do some curls and get those biceps working to hold that trumpet up in place, but worth every ounce of exercise you do for it because this is a killer horn. This is the Adams A4 large bore horn. Live on our website right now, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page. Not a lot of fancy engraving on these guys, just the Adams logo there. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's there. You can trust me on that. Take this one home today. I would love to have a happy new trumpet day for someone out there. And if you have any additional questions about these horns, please feel free to ask. Any trumpet players watching out there today? I know my brother John Gage is out there watching. He's a trumpet player. Anybody else playing trumpet? I don't know. What about your favorite ice creams? Jordan asked the question, what's your favorite flavor of homemade ice cream? Yeah. You got a favorite flavor out there? Let us know. Greg and Gail in Chicago, love that. I used to live in the Chicago area, my wife and I. We were in Arlington Heights and Buffalo Grove and McHenry and all those up and around there. Worked at the LA Sax Company up there. So fond memories, good times from the Chicago area. All right, so that's horn number 2. What do we got up next, Mr. Jordan?
Something cool.
Something cool. Okay. Well, my something cool is in relation to my hat. So this hat has been a big part of my life for the past getting close to 30 years, okay? So the story goes that back in 1996, I'm going to find the photo here. My wife and I and some friends went to a music festival in the Chicago area, or like, I think it's actually more like middle Peoria, I think it was. Music festival called Cornerstone. And it happened to be going on during the time of my birthday, because it was a summer deal, and we were there helping some friends. They had a little jewelry booth that they were working in the vendor tent, and we helped them out with that. But it happened to be my birthday. I was working that day, so I had to go to the show later. And apparently, while I was working, my friends and wife put signs up all over this festival that said, "Happy Birthday, Greg." Just all over the whole place. Everywhere you look, there was a sign that said, "Happy Birthday, Greg." And then when I got there, I got this hat, and they put a sign on me. Here, let me see if I can zoom in to show you this. Here's the whole effect here. And remember, this is 1996, so I look like a little kid. I had to walk around the entire music festival with a sign that says, "I'm Greg," with this hat. All right? So walking around this festival, everybody's saying, "Happy birthday, Greg," and nobody knows me. I mean, it was just the coolest thing. So one of my fondest memories. So I've had this hat for almost 30 years. That's me back in 1996. I've got another picture of me with long hair and this hat. So my gorgeous, long, beautiful red hair. If you know me, you know what the story is with this hair. But hey, it was a wild time. These were the 90s, the late 90s. Living life, having fun. And then I've worn this hat every 4th of July since. And it's become a tradition. I have this little thing that I do with the little strobe fireworks that, the flash. And so there's a little dance that I do and the whole deal. My niece, Gwyneth, she participates and sends me videos of her doing the same thing. So it's just a fun time. That's the history of the hat. That's my cool thing for the day. I absolutely love this hat. And there are a lot of hats out there that are like this, but I think this one's actually like a really good quality one. It's well made. It's held up for 30 plus years. So there's some cheaper ones out there, but this one's my favorite. This is my America hat, guys. So the one in front of me. What is the one in front of me, Mom? I don't know what you mean there. I may have asked a question that I don't know. Anyway, so that's my cool thing. Kind of a short little story. Me with long hair, really long. That wasn't really my hair, but there's another story there. But that's me, 30 years ago, wearing this hat, having a birthday, and having some fun. So that's my cool thing for the day. Cool. How about that? Jordan thinks it's cool. All right. Well, let's get this last horn of the day so we can share that with you. All right, I've been talking a lot. It's getting hot in here. The hat making me hot. All right. So this horn is another Adams. Oh, the ice cream. You're eating ice cream for breakfast, Mom? Is that what's going on there? All right. That's great. This sounds fantastic, actually. It's hotter than the blazes here today. Super humid and gross outside. We took our walk this morning and it was not good. Got all sweaty and whatnot. All right. So this is an Adams instrument. This is the Adams F1 flugelhorn. So for those of you not in the know, what is a flugelhorn? Well, a flugelhorn is kind of like a fat trumpet, for lack of a better word. You brass players out there can fill me in more. It is a mellow sounding instrument made famous by players like Chuck Mangione and a few others. I think Maynard Ferguson played a lot of flugelhorn as well. But it's my favorite sounding instrument in the brass family. It's just so rich and warm and yummy and gooey and luscious and all of that. And this is the Adams F1 flugelhorn, and I think it's one of the most beautiful ones I've ever seen. Adams really knows what they're doing with their horns. So what do we have here? This is kind of a unique look on this bell, so I'll explain that to you. We've got a 6.3 inch diameter bell that is also gold brass, but not entirely. So we've got gold, this is a two-piece bell. So the crook starts down at the bottom here, goes all the way up, and then right here you can see there's a seam, and then the flare is a nickel silver flare. These have been brazed together, so you can see a little bit of a seam there, but it's seamless. In other words, you can't feel the seam, so the quality of craftsmanship is extremely high. But what the nickel silver flare does is it gives you a little added punch to the sound, maybe brightens it up a little bit, gives you a little extra spread on the tone. It is just, Mom, my favorite flavor is whatever's the one in front of me. Okay.
Yeah, that makes
whatever you're eating at that time, I get it. All right. So on this guy, we have, like I said, the 6.3-inch nickel flare on the bell. We have a medium bore on this. It's got the number two lead pipe on the front there, nickel silver. Very lightweight horn compared to the A4. This is probably half the weight, which it's a bigger horn, which you find it interesting. So, but it's an all lightweight horn. You've got just standard solid brass buttons on the top, but with this gorgeous satin finish. This is a one-piece valve cluster, I believe. Make sure I got that right. But these all have stainless steel pistons. This has the third slide trigger there with the water keys as traditional as it comes. Heavyweight caps. So, guys, such a beautiful, beautiful. Pink Hobo, just want to say hello. Can't stay much longer. Bye. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. We're coming close to the end of the show anyway, but again, no real fancy engraving on this, just the Adams logo there. But what a stunning horn, guys. And if you are a brass player, a trumpet player, every trumpet player needs a flugelhorn in their arsenal. So you got to get one and have it on hand because there's always going to be that part that you need to mellow out. And this is going to be the horn to do it for you. So the Adams F1 flugelhorn from the Netherlands, handmade. Available right now on our website, palinmusic.com. Fan of Vesh, hello. Hufflepuff Cabin 3. Is that a flugelhorn? It is a flugelhorn. One more time, that's the Adams F1 flugelhorn. All right, we're going to wrap this back up and put her away and finish up the show here. So Jordan, what do we got next?
Can you share some wisdom with us?
I can, and I will. So how about that? All right, I'll wrap that up here in a little bit. Let's take the gloves off. All right, so wisdom. I like to share a quote, usually about music, something that someone has said about music or, just different things. Excuse me while I get one more sip of my Hawaiian coffee. Hawaii, that's American, right? Love it. All right, so this is from the Russian-American pianist Vladimir Horowitz, considered one of the greatest of all time, known for just his facility, his timbre, his tone, his energy and interaction with the audience, but just one of the most amazing pianists I've ever heard. And here's what he says about music. He says, you have to open the music, so to speak, and see what's behind the notes. Because the notes are the same whether it is the music of Bach or someone else. And that's a very true statement because the music, I've heard this said by many, many different musicians and instructors, professors over the years. The music takes place between the notes or what's behind the notes or the space in between. That's where the music comes from. The notes are all the same. I just said a quote from a line from the movie Star is Born that Sam Elliott's character said that, there's only 12 notes in every octave and then the octave repeats. All any artist can do is show the world how they see those 12 notes. And so they're all the same, no matter who's writing music, whether it's Lady Gaga or whether it's Johann Sebastian Bach or whether it's Charlie Parker or whether it's Beyonce, whatever, the notes are the same, but it's how those notes are arranged and what's behind them and between them that make the music. So you have to open the music, so to speak, and see what's behind the notes because the notes are the same whether it is the music of Bach or someone else. Thank you, Vladimir Horowitz, for that true quote. All right, guys. Well, That's we're kind of winding down now. We're at the end of this episode. Tomorrow we will not have a show because it is the holiday and we won't be here. And then, as I said, I'll be on vacation, but we will have reruns of my show for the next week so you can see where we started and where we came from and where we're going. If you're new to the show, certainly check it out because you can see, learn things about me, learn things about the company, learn things about who we are and what we do and why we're here. So Hufflepuff, please come back. Fan of Vesh, all of you guys, I will be back live Monday the 15th when I get back from vacation. So the show will go on, folks. It's not over. But have yourself a fantastic, restful day off tomorrow, celebrating American independence, and be safe, have fun. Let me leave you with this one final thought. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.